On this broadcast of EWTN News In Depth, we're telling those stories from communities across the country, including the streets of New York. Mark Irons spoke with those newly arrived to the city with no place to live, others who've struggled with homelessness there for years, and the volunteers hoping to make a difference.
These friends are on their way to visit another friend, Jose.
Got some coffee.
Over coffee, he likes to talk baseball. His favorite team is the New York Mets.
Hopefully they win the World Series.
Jose grew up here in New York City. Now he lives on the streets. Volunteers with this lay Catholic community called Sant'Egidio help him out.
What's it like when they come over and they're
Oh, it's great. They bring me sandwich, coffee, bring me gloves.
Beyond meeting material needs, they aim to form friendships.
It's just like going to visit any other friend. You keep that relationship alive.
Kathy Soba has been doing this for years. Each week she goes out along a familiar route with others from Sant'Egidio. Motivated by the gospel, they get to know and love their neighbors who have no home.
The hungry, the elderly, the children that we meet, they are our brothers and sisters. So we are living the gospel out through seeing them and treating them like our brothers and sisters.
According to the advocacy organization Coalition for the Homeless, in recent years, homelessness in New York City has reached the highest levels since the Great Depression of the 1930s. Concerned groups like Sant'Egidio or Catholic Charities see more than numbers.
Those who are without homes are individuals, and they have very, very different stories.
Monsignor Kevin Sullivan is the executive director of Catholic Charities in the Archdiocese of New York. Helping serve people in need has been his work for the past 20 years. We asked him about the reasons men and women may end up on the street or in a shelter. His response was instant.
Because they don't have enough money to pay the rent. If people had enough money to pay the rent, the majority of people who are in shelters wouldn't be there.
Pointing to the high cost of living in New York, he says even people who are working may still be without a home.
There are questions of addiction, there are questions of mental illness, but that's only a part of the story. The main story is that there are families who are in shelters because their wages just are insufficient to pay the rent.
And now even more people are experiencing homelessness as a surge of migrants have come to the city, needing a place to stay. Some of the migrants, after passing through the U.S.-Mexico border, were sent here on buses by the state of Texas. A New York City official told us New York City has received over 100,000 migrants since last spring due to busing efforts by elected officials from other states looking for political gains. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said earlier this year every migrant bused or flown to New York City did so voluntarily after having been authorized by the Biden administration to remain in the United States. Either way, New York City Mayor Eric Adams says the homeless shelter system is overwhelmed. Migrants are learning that firsthand.
Finding a place to stay is hard enough, but keeping it is also challenging. Day after day, hundreds of people are lining up here just to receive a ticket that grants them temporary shelter in the city.
A Catholic school that closed in 2019, the St. Bridget building now serves as a ticketing center run by the city. An official told us migrants are lining up here to request placement in a shelter, or after having spent 60 days in one shelter exhausting their stay, they return here to request a new placement, or they can receive help relocating outside of the city. The park adjacent to St. Bridget is packed with many men who migrated here from African countries.
And tell me about the journey you took from Africa to get here.
The journey was not too easy, the journey was hard.
Amadou has been in the U.S. for a couple months. He described a journey that took him from his West African country of Guinea to Turkey, on to Colombia in South America, then up through Central America and into the U.S. through the Mexico border. From there, a flight landed him in New York. Back in Guinea, he says he took part in demonstrations to protest corrupt government rule, but then he felt he had to flee.
Life not really safe, so that's why we leave the country.
It's unclear if the U.S. will become Amadou's permanent future home. For now, he's just looking for a stable place to sleep.
You sleep outside?
Yes.
But you sometimes stay in the shelter?
Yes.
Throughout the city, those who experience homelessness come from a variety of backgrounds.
Every poor person is a different story.
And sleeping on a sidewalk or inside a train station can be just their latest life challenge.
Spare some change to get something to eat, man. Good morning.
We spoke with a man named D, who, living on the streets himself, has seen what others are struggling with.
Drug abuse, depression, mental health problems, alcohol, stubbornness in my case, just not appreciating what was given to me by my family, thinking I knew it all.
And then we met a woman named Dixie. She told us she didn't foresee being in this situation, and she is facing it without family.
I'm alone. My family died. Mother, father, sister, and brother all died. Didn't know that was going to happen. Didn't know the future.
Dixie says if you encounter a poor person like her, try to reach out in some way.
Try to reach out, even though they look like a mess. Even though they look like a mess, try to reach out. Yeah.
That's exactly what these volunteers with the community of Santa Gidio are doing.
You know, we have to base what we do off of what Jesus Christ did.
And volunteer Dylan McGinty is calling on his fellow Catholics.
It's wrong for Catholics to not be doing something about it, in my opinion. You know, we can't be idle and just let the problem manifest itself. We need to make sure that we're out on the streets.
Working with homeless individuals has been rewarding for Monsignor Sullivan and Catholic Charities.
We've been able to touch so many people made in God's image and likeness,
including people like Timmy. He comes to pray inside Monsignor's parish. He was baptized and became Catholic about 10 years ago.
And he keeps coming. He comes pretty much every day, don't you?
I have to.
You have to. How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good.
You taking your medicine?
Yeah, I just need a sandwich, Father.
Good. You need a sandwich?
Yes, sir.
We'll get you a sandwich.
Timmy carries around a bag with all his belongings, and he showed us one thing he keeps inside.
Yep. Here's his baptismal certificate.
That's the certificate right there.
That's his baptismal certificate.
He may not have a place to live, but he does have proof of a home, and he's proud of it. Mark Irons, EWTN News In Depth.